the Internet's premier talk radio station, VoiceAmerica.com.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sandra Rogers. I'm a Network Director with Voice America and World Talk Radio Networks. And I am joined today with a beautiful lady named Tamara Hunter. Tamara Hunter?
Either one.
Properly?
Tamara
Hunter.
Yes.
Okay, we've met before, and Tamara, you have a beautiful story you would like to share. We are at the Spotlight Summit featuring, hosted by Allison Larson. We're in the Irvine Marriott in Orange County, California. So would you be so kind to tell the listeners who you are and what you do?
All right, thank you. I'm Tamara Hunter. I am the executive director and co-founder of a nonprofit. The name of it is Chemo Buddies for Life. And what we are all about is basically we want to see that no one faces cancer alone. And we're doing it through a digital platform, and it's nationwide.
Okay. And the work that you do is beautiful. Your story, as well as somebody who is a cancer survivor. Right. And I know that I personally, and we've talked about that in today's meeting, that either we know we've had this cancer or we know of someone who has. So it's a very prevalent disease. And so when you and I spoke, I told you about my brother, and he's still going through that as well. So your work is very, very powerful.
Yes,
okay.
It is.
And you are obviously creating a scenario, an environment that would help people get the strength to heal themselves through this process.
Right. The concept of Chemo Buddies for Life is, and I really want to stress this, sometimes when people hear the first word of our name, they think that we are all about chemotherapy. We're not. I met a buddy on my first day of chemotherapy, and to know my story is to understand the passion of the nonprofit. I come from a family of 4 generations. My grandfather, my mother, my brother, my daughter, and myself. We all have had cancer, and all different cancers. And the thing about it is that some of the family members actually experienced, because of situations, a bit of a trauma situation, being alone.
Yes.
I was lucky, and I wasn't. I met my buddy in a chemotherapy room. But that was what drove the initiative and the passion and purpose to start this nonprofit, is to see that no one faces cancer alone. And that means the patient, and also those people that love and support the patient, and the medical community. Because if someone has someone that can understand what they're going through, that gives them, they're no longer isolated. And there's a group of people right now that have been underserved. We talked about this before. Underserved because of the fact that they remove themselves, and they might not know that they will not have as long of a life. Their percentage goes down if they isolate themselves going through treatment. So our message, if you're listening, please have a buddy. Don't do it alone. That is it right now, and that's my purpose, is to get out there and let people know, because sometimes they think, oh, I'll be a burden, or I don't want to trouble this person, or I don't want anybody to know, and so they remove themselves, but they don't understand until sometimes it's too late that in removing themselves, they are lessening their chance of being able to have a better life and going on with their life. So there's so much hope. And to have a little bit of humor with a friend, and to be able to share your heart, that it's huge.
So how can people reach you and your organization?
Please reach out, because we're basically, if you're in social media, we're in a lot of places, but Facebook, always great. Tamara Hunter, come to me directly. Chemo Buddies, the number 4 Life. We have a fan page. It's very active. Please join it. We do have a website. It's under reconstruction, so don't judge us yet, because we're building a community of buddies, and so good things are happening there. We're on Instagram. We're about to launch the YouTube. So Yes.
And maybe you do have a radio show at some point in your future or a podcast tee. And we're always going to promote that because we know how people are consuming information now. They're going to your YouTubes, they're going to your podcasts, they're going to platforms where they can consume information on their own terms, but it's useful, beneficial information. So
Yes.
I so appreciate you. It's so wonderful to see you again.
Oh,
okay, and thank you so
you.
much for coming by.
Oh,
Okay,
and thank you. And I've been thinking so
Yes,
much about you.
yes.
And best to your brother too.
yes, I have
Yes.
some good news about him too. So we'll talk. We'll talk
Good,
after
good,
that.
good. That's good to hear.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for listening.
The Internet's premier talk radio station, VoiceAmerica.com.